Allow me to elucidate the plot, leaving the metaphor for your interpretation. Picture a room filled with sweated individuals, their surroundings marred by a broken wall. Leather-clad pigs revel in their feast, indulging in food and drink. Meanwhile, the chef diligently serves their every desire. A group of famished cats gather around the table, with the white feline delicately pawing at the tablecloth. The bespectacled pig on the table tosses some scraps to the cats, a gesture of charity amidst the act of thievery. The themes of theft, satiation, and the origin of sustenance intertwine. The chef pushes a contraption into which various items from the room are thrown. Trucks, airplanes, and even drawers are processed together. As the machine springs to life, a puff of black smoke emerges, and food materializes from the caterpillars. The chef emerges, bearing the food for the guests to relish. However, the abundance of food prompts the fat pigs to discard some on the ground, allowing the cats to partake. Occasionally, a hot bowl rolls under the table, enticing the hungry cats to follow and observe. As the truth unravels, a tangled web of chains ensnares the fat pigs, constricting them tighter and tighter. Eventually, the lock transforms into a venomous snake, swiftly devouring the black cat without hesitation. Unfazed, the chef continues dismantling items in the room to create more sustenance. The fat pigs continue to gorge on the delectable fare, yet their insatiable appetites remain unquenched. The cats persist in their pleas, but the food dwindles with each passing moment. The chef ascends a ladder, removing the chandelier and even disassembling the wall's bricks, feeding them into the machine. The resulting food is meager, causing the fat pigs to grow impatient, driving away the cats who seek nourishment. They even resort to presenting fake mice as a means of appeasement. But the final supper approaches nonetheless. Reluctantly, the fat pigs begin pounding on the table. The wizard retrieves an empty plate, offering it to them, symbolizing their helplessness. As the camera zooms out, the house reveals its dilapidation, leaking from all sides with only the pillars remaining. It is at this moment that the fat pigs collectively realize that those seated beside and across from them are all adversaries. With their hissing and hypocritical countenances, they commence a frenzied scramble for the plates, licking them with abandon. The felines incited a rebellion over the remnants. A midnight-hued feline led the charge onto the tabletop. With audacity, they seized the platter and callously hurled it to the ground. Yet, their hunger surpassed that of the swine. In unison, they leaped onto the table. Following the feast, a majestic snow-white tiger emerged. It swiftly dispatched the plump, white-coated pig. The remaining swine yearned to flee, but they were bound together by chains. None could evade their fate. As the tiger reclined on the dining surface, the chef approached in silence. With a single stroke, the tiger met its demise. The chef then sliced open the tiger's belly, revealing a multitude of black and white felines. Through another portal, a familiar sight unfolded. The chef placed the cubs on the floor. 6 among them displayed exceptional prowess, eventually transforming into corpulent swine. The cycle continued endlessly, with the identical table and utensils. The narrative concludes at this juncture. The interpretation of the various elements within this brief film remains open for discussion.